So my name is Fake and I'm here to talk about food, daily food that we eat. So preserving food to be precise. So in this part of the world, we have seasonal foods and most of the time we run out of them. When they are no more in season, we hardly find them. So in this vlog, we're going to be talking about how we can preserve our food. I run a food business, so I have to learn how to preserve our food. So we are going to learn on this journey together. So there are different ways to preserve our food. Now we have sorry, let me look at my book. We have refrigerating, we have freezing, we have canning, we have drying, we have dehydrating, we have salting, we have sugaring, we have pickling, we have fermentation, we have smoking, and we have vacuuming. Now, we might say, or you might say, we don't have light. In this part of the world, our light is quite fickle. So you might say, if I get loads of food, how do I preserve it? Now, there are different ways you can preserve it. You can dry it, you can dehydrate it, you can can it, drying, fire drying, air drying. They did a lot of drying. I remember when I used to go to the village, I'm from the riverine part. When we would go, my grandmother would be smoking fish in the kitchen. There's this big, they have this outdoor kitchen, and they put these small fishes in sticks, like bamboo sticks, but not really bamboo sticks. They put it above the fire, not so close, really high. So even when she's cooking with the firewood, the heat and the smoke is drying the fish. So she's doing two things at the same time. She's cooking and she's drying, or she's smoking the fish. And that fish tastes amazing. As in, I'm just recalling now how it tastes. It tastes, I know most of us will be like, nowadays we don't even get that quality right now. I would love to relive that experience. Would love to taste that food again. Our ancestors would dry vegetables. Yes, when they get a lot of vegetables from their farms and they can't finish it, they're finished selling, they have used the one, they put it on this baskets, this raffia baskets, and put it on the roof. Okras, they do the same thing. Peppers, they do the same thing. I don't know if you've been to the north. They have a lot of dry foods there. I've seen dried tomatoes. I've seen dried okras. I've used dried tomatoes to cook. I know when I lived in the north, I used dried tomatoes to cook, and your I don't know how to describe it, but it was nice. Even dried okras were very nice. They have loads of sun. Their sun is really, much, so they make use of that. So they dry everything dryable. So you see that when you go there, even when these things are not in season, they actually have them to sell or to use, so they never run out of. Our forefathers had yam bands. Seriously, they had loads of yam bands, and their yams used to stay for a long time. I remember they used to string it. The yams don't touch the ground. That's why when you buy your yams, it's advisable you don't put your yams on the floor. Get a wooden you can get a wooden surface or a wooden board and put your yams there. They can help them stay a little bit longer. Then even most people in diaspora now, what they do is they buy their yams and they chop them to the desired sizes they want. If they want to fry, they chop it to the frying size. They want to boil, they chop it to the boiling size. They want to anything they want to roast, they chop it to that size, and they pack them up and they vacuum seal and they put in their freezer. And that keeps the yam for a long time whenever they want to use it, and they use it. I even heard that it stays very long, and when you just want to use it, just bring it out, don't thaw, just put it directly in the pot and you have your produce. So you see that there are different ways that we can actually keep. Okay, look at for in the west, amala. What they use is they use yam. So what they do is they dry the yam peels or the yam. They cut them slightly small. They cut it small and they dry it in the sun and they grind it into powder and they use it to make amala or they use it to make poundos, you know. So there are so many ways that we can um actually preserve our food products with what we have so that we don't run out of them when we actually need them the most.